Good afternoon. My name is Guido Colangeli and I'm working at the European Space Agency, and we are going to talk about the GEOS portal. But we'll do first of all, just to refresh things that have been already that have been already introduced by Barbara. It's not there.
Just.
Oh. So, yeah. Well, sort of. Yeah, that's better. So that's more or less the cloud content of this presentation. We'll take just 10 minutes to do that. No, I'm just kidding, and we'll just go through a couple of words that are anyway the cloud tags of our entire project. So first of all, as Barbara said, we need data. So the data are really Earth observation data, whatever they are space-based, air-based, land-based, in situ data. Those are really the pillars to our system. But it's not just this data. We need also to model this data and to go from data to knowledge and from model to decision. So we need some services that use this raw data and produce even more data that in turns might be that are pushed into the GEOS system. But then, together with services and data, we need also a global framework that is just a GEOS a system of systems, the Global Earth Observation System of Systems, that is just a public infrastructure where all this, everything on the stage, particularly focused on the societal benefit areas, or just these specific themes, 9 themes that have been briefly introduced by Barbara before. But to implement that, also we have another organization, say the Group on Earth Observation, that we are all linked. Where everything is happening, and is coordinating these global efforts to build GEOS. So we have Earth observation data, we have services, and we have this global framework that is the Global Earth Observation System of Systems, particularly focused on this 9 thematic area. And so this will be, in this global framework, we are just building some, that's our architecture, some set of core components that are the GEOS Common Infrastructure, or GCI. So with that, then, and this was a slide that we already seen before with Barbara. So from the Geosecretariat site, we have this GEOS portal we are going to talk about, that via the discovery and access broker component, that is this core component that is just in the middle of the overall framework, is just grabbing things from the different data providers, and to which the GEOS portal is talking about. We have just 30 seconds. Thanks. Just a 30 seconds video from the YouTube channel. So what is the GEOS portal? Just to discover, access, contribute to the Earth observation. That's the main page of the GEOS portal, and that is the main entry point, or the hypercube navigator, as Barbara just said, where you can unleash, try to unleash things, try to discover things. There are very many things. You can search through the data, you can have results back. You can possibly, depending on what the data provider is giving us, you can even preview things on the 2D map that you have on the forefront screen of the portal. You have not yet, but we are striving to give opportunities to several communities, thematic communities, to push in their data. We are just providing information about several news from the Earth observation data, so and from different Earth observation agencies. So, but why not going directly live before? Sorry,
it's okay.
10 minutes are really almost not so much. Huh?
You're doing good.
Sorry about that. So we are going live right now. Yes. So we are on the portal now, on the home page of the portal. I'm not sure I can. Yes, I can just make it a little less readable. But see, so that's the portal page. You have here the search criteria panel on here. We'll go just a bit. Just to see if we can see it. On here you have search criteria. You can ask for a particular keyword that you are interested in, or just asking for particular themes, the societal benefit area that we talked about before. You can specify some specific country geographical area just by hand, or just specifying the country. You can specify special conditions for the data themselves, all of them, or just the full and open data set that are they labeled the GEO data core, that are just full and open in the sense that they are for free for all of us. And another feature that you can specify through the several catalogs that are harvested and accessed by the Discovery and Access broker. You can specify specific catalogs from where data are coming from, and obviously you can specify time criteria. And here you have few keywords that are just leave you the access directly. You are a couple of clicks away from the data themselves. So they are the most used keywords used by the user. So why not, for example, clicking on this land cover keyword? What is doing right now at this very moment, the GEOS portal is just pushing this keyword via search from the GEOS portal to the Discovery and Access broker, and it's just retrieving data from this very big catalog that is the GEOS catalog harvested by the Discovery and Access broker team. So we retrieved more than 3,000 results just linked to this keyword, to this land cover keyword. You see that you have that showed just the very first page of the results. The results are maybe if I reduce a bit it would be better. So when hovering over the results, you have some bounding boxes that are showing the properties, the geographical properties of this particular data, and also specific keywords, specific maps are shown at the very bottom of each result. In the result, there is a title, some initial description of the data, and then some icons that are depending on what the data provider is going to provide to all of us, just showing what we can do with that. So chain icon is just a number of links that the data provider is providing to us to click through them. So a camera is just pictures that are provided by this user. Map means that you have a preview, so you can preview this particular result. And also, this is a very it seems just a simple icon, but behind that there are very many hours of efforts. That is the download. So actually you can download some data. So why not looking at this half hemisphere data. Just clicking on this map, we have a land cover that is belonging to this east hemisphere. You have a preview here. We have just one preview, but if you given that the provider is giving to us more browsers, more previews, you can browse through them and load them onto the map. If you and then look at it and display it, maybe zoom it and play a little bit with the layer itself. If we have one more minute, maybe I can show something else, maybe the access. I'm not sure because we are on Wi-Fi, so we can try with, yes, for example, we'll make a theme, for example, energy and not land cover, but water. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hydrology, sorry, forgot the keyword. Hydrology, maybe? Hydrology. And try with a search on that. So right now, the GEOS portal is giving the ball to the Discovery and Access broker, saying, hey, I would like this and that. So this keyword, I would like all the data with this keyword and on this specific, within this specific theme. And just a number of results are back. And we have some, yes, for example, we have here a sort of download items that you can possibly download. All of these things are coming from data provider. So whatever you can read here, multimedia sample, dataset citation, things like that are provided by the user. I think this more or less, maybe one more query, if I can say something. We can make to see another particular feature of the GEOS portal together with the Discovery and Access broker. So if we make a surface area temperature, and you see that these are some essential variables that help you in the formulation of your query, we can try to see some surface area temperature from specific catalog, from one of the biggest pack catalogs. So restrict just the query to one specific catalog. That is the quick one, if I found it, because it tends to, because everything is on runtime, every time is putting on a different place, so it's very difficult for the demo to put to locate it. So we are just looking for surface area temperature data, whatever data, from this specific quick catalog that is harvested by the Discovery and Access broker team. It's still working. We can have. I saw before that was quite slow. This archive. Also we are on Wi-Fi, so that doesn't help. So we have a number of results coming back, and those are very particular catalogs because they are collections, meaning that inside there are very many granules inside, and we are not looking at them right now. We can just maybe just search this specific collection, that is the Aqua for daily standard from this satellite, and have a look to those granules. At this very moment, a runtime query is going to be fired. And I hope, yes, I have been fired to the collection to retrieve all granules. And you see, in this case there are not very many granules, but sometimes there are millions of records coming, for example, from Landsat, from the Landsat catalog.